Visitors can go top of the table with victory. League leaders Mallorca play tomorrow. Well, the surface is just being moistened ahead of kick-off, and the players will take to the stage shortly. Cartagena gained promotion to La Liga Smartbank via the playoffs back in July. It was a penalty shootout victory under their young manager Borja Jimenez, and upon their return to the second tier for the first time in 8 years, they began very brightly. They picked up 15 points from their opening 10 games, and at that stage they were 7th in the table. But since then, Cartagena have been struggling a little. They've gained just a solitary point from the last 5 matches. They lost to Logroñés, Castellón, Mirandés and then Mallorca, and they followed that sequence of defeats with a 0-0 draw away at Rayo Vallecano on Saturday. They're currently 16th, and they can climb 1 place with a win. And here come the hosts. There are 2 changes from the side that began at Vallecas. Andújar is suspended, so Alex Martin comes into the defence, and Claveria is left on the bench. There is a start for Panamanian Coco Carrasquilla in the midfield. And for Espanyol, also 2 changes from the weekend. David Lopez is left among the substitutes, so Keidi Barre gets his first start of the season, and Sergi Dade is rewarded for his goal at the weekend with a start, which means Oscar Melendo is on the bench. Espanyol were wobbling slightly ahead of their weekend fixture against Real Zaragoza. They'd gone 3 games without a win, but they returned to winning form with a 2-0 triumph. The goals came from Oscar Gil and Sergi Dade. Here is the Cartagena 11. It is Buica in goal, De La Bella, Reina, Martin and Simon in defence. In the midfield, Jose Angel with Carrasquilla, Gaia and Agusa, and up front it is Eladi Zorrilla with top goal scorer Ruben Castro. The referee is Damaso Arcediano Monesio, aged 36, and he has refereed Espanyol once before this season. He sent off Marc Roca in what proved to be his final appearance before he joined Bayern. Well, here is the Espanyol 11. Diego Lopez continues in goal. Pedrosa, Luis Lopez, Cabrera and Oscar Gil in defence. Dada, Merida, Barre and Adrien Baba in the midfield, which means it's Woulé with top goal scorer Raúl de Tomás. And there he is. He has 8 goals this season, the same number as Ruben Castro. So it is a real battle of 2 of the division's leading marksmen. And there is Keidi Barre, who makes his first start for Espanyol since joining from Malaga. And we are underway. Cartagena were in the 3rd tier last season, whilst top-flight Espanyol returned to European competition after 13 years away. Much has changed since then, and now these 2 clubs meet for the very first time. This is a week 16 fixture in La Liga Smartbank. An empty Estadio Cartagonova is the venue as Espanyol look to return to the top of the table, and Cartagena aim to end a sequence of 5 games without a win. This is 16th against 2nd. Over the top for Woulé to chase. Cleared by Simon. Espanyol have conceded only 7 goals all season. That's the 2nd best defensive record in the division, and they've scored 20 goals. That is the highest tally in La Liga Smartbank. And Vicente Moreno's side is very much expected to return to the top flight. Anything else would be considered a disappointment this season. After all, Espanyol have spent only 5 seasons, including the current campaign, out of the elite in their entire history. This is Adrien Barber. Angled ball, looking for his strike friend Raul de Tomas. They are a deadly duo. Pedrosa slipped but regained his footing, and he did have 3 or 4 options in the centre. The young left back was rather wasteful with the delivery. Merida got there quicker than Carrasquilla. Felt he was fouled, but the referee was unmoved. And there is Borja Jimenez, just 35 years of age, never played football professionally. Led Mirandés to promotion in 2019, led Cartagena to promotion earlier this year. David Simon coming forward from right back, and he has space and he has options in the centre, and one of those options was very close to applying what would have been a rather acrobatic finish. Sergio Agusa. A promising burst forward from the right back. Certainly not an easy finish, and Agusa did what he could with the ball behind him. Ball forward by Woulé. Here is Mbaba. Early delivery, attacked by Darder. Brave header in the centre. Referee has blown his whistle. Mbaba didn't think twice there. In it came. And it was well cleared by Alex Martin. Strong header from Luis Lopez. Simon over the top, slightly wide of Ruben Castro. Cartagena's leading goal scorer is 39 years of age, the same age as Espanyol's goalkeeper. Merida, dispossessed by Alex Gaillard. He has options to his left. Neat movement there. Gaillard went for goal. Well, the decoy run was from Ruben Castro. It opened up space for Gaillard on his left boot. And you expected him to work the goalkeeper a little more than that. And now the visitors swiftly up the other end and firing off target. It's Sergi Darder who was among the goals at the weekend, scoring for the first time since December last year in that 2-0 victory against Real Zaragoza. A very tidy finish it was as well. And his reward for that goal is a start tonight ahead of Oscar Melendo. Vicente Moreno did hint that there would be some changes to his team tonight. The games continue to come thick and fast. Challenge from Oscar Gil, who was the other goal scorer on Sunday against Zaragoza, scoring his first goal for Espanyol since signing from Elche. The right back Oscar Gil was in fact promoted last season with Elche before switching to the RCD stadium. An underhit free kick is cleared. A touch for Cartagena's goalkeeper Marcin Buca. who is on loan from Paris Saint-Germain. 21-year-old from Poland, who spent time in the Chelsea academy. He's making his third start of the season, his third consecutive start, and he does have one clean sheet already. That was at Vallecas in the 0-0 draw on Saturday. And now the visitors just settling into some possession. There is Cabrera, who hasn't missed a minute all season, the Uruguayan centre-back. Forward by Merida. Dada was caught slightly on his heels by David Simon. Swept wide by Agusa. Taken over by De La Bea, who was playing on his 35th birthday. Now Alex Gaillard back to Coco Carrasquilla. Cartagena have lost their last two home fixtures against Logroñés and Mallorca. Away from home, Espanyol have been struggling a little. Just one win in their last 5 matches away from the RCD stadium. Certainly expected to win this fixture. There's a 14-point difference between these two clubs. Well, it was won back by El Hadi, who couldn't then latch on to the pass. And a very animated Moreno. He's obviously seen something early on. An instruction for Wu Lei, which needs to be passed on rapidly. Something positional, perhaps, as De La Bea tussles with Adrien Barber and concedes the free kick. And Barber is one of the form players in La Liga Smartbank, and he proved to be a real handful there for the birthday boy, Alberto De La Bea. This is a promising position for Los Pericos. And Mbaba has been a creative force all season long. He's been among the goals as well, 4 in his last 7 appearances, and it's time now for Buika to just line up his wall, a wall of 1, and organise the marking in the centre as well. There is a left and right foot option for the visitors. Mbaba delivers towards Cabrera, and a chance for Sergi Darder. A glorious chance from close range, and he's lifted it over the crossbar. Cabrera was the target, he held his ground, cushioned it down, and Espanyol's attacking midfielder just got completely underneath the finish. A check from the VAR, led by Victor Arreses Franco this evening, and Argediano Moneschio allows things to continue. It's a tricky one there for Jose Angel to control. He did well. Was there a handball here? From that angle, very difficult to tell, and from that one as well. Espanyol once again coming up the right flank with Adrien Barber, who manoeuvred the ball onto his right boot and wins a corner. Well, Barber is in good form, De Tomas is in good form, and as a partnership they are extremely lively. Played together at Rayo Vallecano, of course, before De Tomas left for Benfica, and then they signed for Espanyol in January. First corner of the game, low from Mbaba. Here is Gaillard. It's won back by Oscar. Mbaba, very deep cross, too deep from the Espanyol perspective. Adrien Mbaba does have 4 yellow cards to his name, so he's one booking away from a suspension, and the same applies for the Cartagena captain, Jose Angel. Martinez is the goalkeeper being kept out of the team by Marcin Bujka. Push there by Oscar, and it was on Alberto de la Vea. Cartagena's number 24 is on loan from Las Palmas. And he is 35 today, very experienced player, spent many seasons with Real Sociedad, has also played with Olympiacos, and knows what it takes to gain promotion out of this division, because he did so once with Real Sociedad. Early drive at goal from the big threat, Ruben Castro. Managed to work Diego Lopez, relatively straightforward save. Flicked on effectively by Eladi, and Castro didn't think twice, did he? First effort at goal from the hosts. Alex Gaillard with this contact with Pedrosa. Gaillard, one of a number of Catalans in the Cartagena starting 11. De la Vea is another. And the third one is midfielder Sergio Agusa. The set piece now taken by Merida. Good shape on it. It was deflected towards the back post. Here is De la Vea. There's decent movement ahead of him. This is Carrasquilla, first time. That was an excellent pass. Castro in the centre. Bustling run from Eladi, brought to a halt, and now a possible break for Espanyol. This is Woulé. Now Merida forward. It was towards Darder. One back, and this is now Coco Carrasquilla. Borja Jimenez's team able to slow things down and then look for the long release, and the pass was good. Well taken down by Simon. A challenge from Pedrosa, an important one. And then De Tomas fouled. Caught by Alex Martin. Eight fouls in the opening 16 minutes at the Cartagonova. Very effective flick on by Woulé. Then Mbaba penalised. Just lent into Martin. Cartagena inviting Espanyol forward here. And then once the visitors have inched forward with their press, the ball goes over the top. De La Vea cuts it back. There's some space in the centre. Here is Gaillard to Carrasquilla. Simon is forward and he'll reach that. It's cut back and there was a chance there. Neat build-up play. And then the run from Eladi Zorrilla. Couldn't quite angle the shot on target. But a very well constructed move from the home team. If anything, the pass from Simon just slightly behind Eladi, who does have 2 goals in his last 3 games. Merida forward. Woulay was strong there in the midfield, and there's a foul on Pedrosa, and the yellow card is now out. First caution of the game, and it's gone to David Simon. Well, that could be problematic for Cartagena, because Adria Pedrosa is very quick. So to have your right back yellow carded early, it is a slight disadvantage. The cards go back in the pocket now. Espanyol ready to take the free kick. It's a long way from the penalty area. Darder and Merida standing over it. Fran Merida does lift it forward. Away by De La Vea. This is Mbaba. Wonderful run beyond De La Vea. Cartagena win it back. This is Jose Angel. Inside now for Agusa. Some serious pressure came in there from Merida. It was a foul. The hosts happy to take the free kick short. Carrasquilla saw the pass for Simon, and he was caught after playing that pass. The 21-year-old Panamanian international Adalberto Carrasquilla, 1 goal so far this season. Scored in the 3-0 home win against Las Palmas. One of 3 victories for Cartagena here this season. They've also beaten Lugo and Albacete. They've only kept 1 clean sheet here this term, and that was in that victory against Las Palmas. Alex Gaillard takes the free kick. It's floated towards the corner of the box. It's a tricky one to try and profit from. It was actually the centre-back, Alex Martin, who was underneath it, but he's had to retreat now and return to his defensive duties. Here is Luis Lopez finding Cabrera, who went first time forward, cushioned by Woulay, and now Mbaba. Very good first touch. Play continues. This is Sergi Darder. A low cross, steered away, only as far as Barre. Finds Pedrosa. Some space now for Fran Merida. It struck De Tomas, it came back to Merida, who had another drive at goal and does win a corner. Or does he? Let's have another look. Plenty of space just outside the penalty area, and here De Tomas was offside. The initial shot struck him there. So a free kick for the home team. Merida was crowded out there illegally, says the referee. Halfway through the first half. Still goalless at the Cartagonova. A very good chance for Verde. He missed the best opportunity of the game. And there have been two strikes towards goal from the home side, one from Castro and one from Eladi. Espanyol unable to keep that ball in play there. Was De Tomas. In fact, the ball did stay in play, but there was use of the hand. Just lost his balance. An immediate apology. Clearance from Luis Lopez, young central defender, product of Espanyol's excellent youth academy. And Lopez today makes his third start of the season. Was on loan at Tenerife last season, making 9 appearances in this division. A real scrap in the midfield. Comes to Carrasquilla. Here is Gaillard. This is Pedrosa clearing just before Simon could get there. And now Carrasquilla. Jean-Pierre Reiner, Peruvian central defender on loan from Cadiz, and he goes back to Bujka, the young Polish goalkeeper. Sends it up towards the halfway line. This is chase here for Agusa, just applying the pressure there on Barre, and Luis all the way back to Diego. An exchange between two Lopez's. Here's Merida, just opened up the play there. Knew that there was space on the left flank, and so too did Pedrosa, who motored into the gap, lifts one into the centre, just beyond De Tomas. Cartagena haven't quite cleared, although it's bounced off for a goal kick now. Well, a really good example of the sort of threat Pedrosa poses. Plenty of pace. He flew up that left flank for Vicente Moreno's side. Cross was just beyond De Tomas. Excellent flick on. It's towards Castro. This is Verde. Takes the free kick himself. Once again, there's some space for Pedrosa. And once again, he's overcooked the cross. Well, Cartagena can't afford to give him too many opportunities. It's from wide service that De Tomas has been so clinical this season. Boyka clears. It's another good flick on. Away by Barre. Controlled by Agusa, and a foul on him by KD Barre, who will be cautioned. Well, he is a muscular, tenacious midfielder, the Albanian. Just chopped into the calves there of Sergio Agusa. Agusa, who is on loan from Almeria and spent time in the Real Madrid Youth Academy. A set piece now to be taken by Alex Gaillard, former Girona and Huesca winger. In it comes, it's deep, and it's too close to Diego Lopez, who bowls it out swiftly. Here is Darder, closed down by Jose Angel, checks onto the right, sees the space. Has he asked too much there? He has. Asked a little too much of Oscar Gil. Gaillard got there first. Cartagena holding their own so far. A tricky one there for Eladi to control. Excellent flick here. And Woulé is in on goal, and he's been direct, and he went for the bottom corner and just pulled it wide. Really good chance there for the visitors, and how Woulé could do with a goal. He's gone 10 games without scoring, and he should have hit the target here. Teed up by De Tomas, really positive run into the box, but when it came to the finish, just scuffed it slightly. The Chinese star has just one goal in his last 20 appearances. Well, that's the man that broke the deadlock for Espanyol in their previous fixture, Oscar Gil. The team had been very reliant on the De Tomas and Mbaba combination, but Gil and Darder stepped up in the victory against Zaragoza, and that was such a good chance for Woulé to step up. Barre, long ball forward, De Tomas climbing, another good flick on, and from Woulé. This is Mbaba, and he's gone for goal, and it's rolled off beyond the post almost exactly where Woulé's finish went. Again, the approach play is effective. De Tomas a real handful in the air, and this time Woulé also involved with that pass to Mbaba. And although Mbaba has been in very good form, he has also gone 4 matches without scoring, hardly a drought, but a mini drought given the electric form he was in. And it does appear that Espanyol are just beginning to create more and more danger, to turn the screw a little and assert their dominance. 14 points and 14 places ahead of Cartagena. Foul on De La Bea. In fact, it was a throw-in. Gaillard battling, but Pedrosa got there, and again De Tomas is strong in the air. The challenge was from Mbaba. Jose Angel saw the movement from Gaia. Simon to Gaillard. Jose Angel. Foul on the Cartagena captain. Caught by Woulé. So a free kick in a very central position. Diego Lopez wearing the captain's armband. David Lopez on the bench tonight for Espanyol. A discussion now between the potential free kick takers. It's a long way from goal. Alex Gaillard lifts it away as far as Woulé, lifted towards Mbaba. Jose Angel missed the challenge. Mbaba scampering away, trying to get beyond Gaillard, and does so. Then found the pass. This is De Tomas, closed down really effectively by Alex Martin. Ran through to Dade. Support from Barre. The Albanian whips the ball in, and there's an error there and a chance for Woulé. It's cut back, and can Carrasquilla clear now? And has he conceded a penalty? There were shouts for handball. And there is an opportunity now for the referee to hear the advice from Victor Arreces Franco. It seemed to be a routine clearance, but Coco Carrasquilla just possibly lost his balance. Let's have another look. In it came. And he miscued the clearance, and it just bounced back into his own body. And here he comes. This is much better from the Panamanian. Forward run and the pass, and there's a chance here for Cartagena! It was Castro. A really good chance. Their leading marksman with his second sighter of the evening. Carrasquilla, influential there. A flourish of the left boot to tee up the number 7, whose first touch was good, but second touch went wide. Simon back to Buika. First time clearance from the young goalkeeper. Pedroso on the header, and he has it now. The nutmeg unsuccessful ultimately on Alex Gaillard, but had the tenacity to get back and win possession again. Here is Luis Lopez. Saw that pass and played it beautifully. Up the line by Gil. De la Vea was strong, he makes the clearance. This is Castro. There was a handball there by Agusa. 10 minutes until half-time. Lifted forward for De Tomas, and Martin clattered into him there. Centre-back needs to be careful. De Tomas still down. This is Gaillard, and there are some spaces for Cartagena to potentially exploit. Two in the centre. A really fine run from Eladi, picking out Simon. Cut back to Carrasquilla, who tried to dink it forward. Didn't get that right. De Tomas cushions the pass. Dade was almost caught out, but now Espanyol have it. Mbaba. Merida. De Tomas has gone for goal, and once again it just falls away wide of Buika's left-hand post. Well, that was the earlier contact between Alex Martin and Raúl de Tomas. Strong header there from the right back, Oscar Gil. Forward by Reina. Very good footwork from Jose Angel, and the vision, and the pass to match. And the burst forward is by David Simon, the right back. Here he is. Back to Gaillard. Whipped into the centre. The delivery was good. There's the header. It was Sergio Agusa who timed the run well. Just bounced off his head kindly for Diego Lopez. Good movement into the box, needed to get a little less contact on the finish. Castro's looking at him and asking why he didn't knock the pass down. No goals so far, but an entertaining first half at the Estadio Cartagonova. There have been opportunities for both sides. Keidi Barre executes the nutmeg and then is pushed over. Free kick for Espanyol. Some blood on the left hand of De Tomas. Free kick sent up the line. Chase for Oscar. Kept it in, but lost possession. Eladi can't take too long. De La Bea clears. The header was missed by Barre, but Roulet got there. Here is Keidi Barre, taking on Carrasquilla, wide to Oscar. Merida. Mbaba. Cabrera. Luis. Barre. Pedrosa. Merida. Gave it to Eladi. Here is Castro. Touchdown for Carrasquilla. Forward for Gaillard. An excellent turn. Caught by Pedrosa. And the left back will be booked. Third yellow card of the match. Second for Espanyol. He joins Keidi Barre in the book. And it is David Simon of the hosts who has been yellow carded. Well, there was a potential counter-attack on there for Alex Gaillard and his teammates. RDT is back on the pitch with his left hand taped up. Jose Angel took a little too long there to make the pass. Merida. Barre. Pedrosa called for it and receives it, but the referee stops play. Fran Merida is down. The fourth yellow card of the match comes out. 2 in the space of a minute. The foul was by Coco Carrasquilla, and that is a painful one. Caught on the Achilles. David Lopez among the substitutes for Espanyol. Pedrosa. Chased by Simon. Carrasquilla got back and won it for Cartagena. And he took on Merida. Barre covered his midfield partner. Carrasquilla leads the press. Diego Lopez takes no chances. Launched it forward. This is Agusa to Gaillard. Simon coming forward from right back. Wule is trying to halt the attack, but here is Castro. Now Gaillard to Castro, tries to turn, good feet. Can he find the shot? He can. He is such a threat. He's managed to win a corner. It was scarcely a half chance. Such good close control and a real goal scorer's instinct. Wriggled away from 2 challenges, pulled the trigger. A little ricochet off Cabrera, and Cartagena have their first corner of the night. Castro has had 3 shots now. Gaillard with the corner, an away swinger attacked by Jose Angel. Crucial clearance at the near post. Forward by Simon. Not forward far enough. Oscar over the top for Mbaba. Agusa with the challenge and then the header. De Tomas finding Barre. The pass is behind Pedrosa. He's quick but not that quick. And what will Cartagena do with the throw-in? Can they take it quickly? Espanyol was slightly out of position, but they've had a chance to regroup now. Eladi wriggled away from 2 challenges, then found Simon. Eladi Zorrilla once again. Crosses himself. Came off Luis as far as De La Bea. Happy to take the throw in and take it quickly. Last few seconds of the first half. De La Bea looks up, delivers deep, just beyond Eladi. He put the pressure on Pedrosa and does win a corner. Gaillard across to take. We are now into added time. Centre-back Alex Martin has come forward. Low delivery, away at the near post by Wule. And the referee blows the whistle and brings the first half at the Estadio Cartagonova to a close. There have been opportunities for both sides. Perhaps the best of the lot fell to Sergi Darder on 10 minutes. We have 2 of the division's leading goal scorers in action tonight. Raúl de Tomás for the visitors, who has his hand bandaged up, and Ruben Castro for the hosts, who's had 3 strikes at goal, 1 of those on target. The half-time score is Cartagena 0, Espanyol 0. Welcome back everybody to the Estadio Cartagena, where the half-time score between Cartagena and Espanyol is 0-0, and the second half will get underway shortly. This is a stadium of approximately 15,000 seats, no spectators tonight of course, and we are in the region of Murcia. It's around about 600 kilometers from the RCD stadium, Espanyol's home, and the visiting manager Vicente Moreno is making changes. Number 15, David Lopez, is ready to enter. He has the captain's armband on. It is a half-time change, with Espanyol looking for a goal to try and take the lead and try and take control of this fixture. They've only won one of their last 4 matches. It was on Sunday at home to Real Zaragoza. Away from home, they've only won one of the last 5. They've only scored 1 goal in the last 2 away fixtures. In fact, their goal-scoring record has been much better, unsurprisingly perhaps, at home. 13 goals scored at the RCD Stadium, but just 7 on the road. And now the manager Vicente Moreno, there in your picture, has decided that it is time to introduce David Lopez. He was left out of the team today, with KD Barre starting for the first time. Barre was one of 4 players yellow-carded in the first period. Woulé had one of the best chances of the match on 29 minutes for the visitors. He just dragged his effort wide. And there is confirmation that it is indeed the Albanian KD Barre that has been withdrawn to make way for David Lopez. Cartagena have gone 5 games without a win. 4 defeats, followed by a 0-0 draw on Saturday away at Rayo Vallecano. And there is their goalkeeper, Marcin Bujka, just 21 years of age, on loan from Paris Saint-Germain. He kept that clean sheet at the weekend. Can he keep another tonight? Well, at home, Cartagena have only kept 1 clean sheet all season, and you do feel that a point tonight, despite the fact that they have gone 5 games without a win, you feel a point tonight for the hosts would be much appreciated, given the form, given the stature, given the aspirations of Real Club Deportivo Espanyol. Cartagena's last win was back on the 31st of October. It was here at home to Albacete. Castro scored twice in that match, and Dujar got the other. He is suspended tonight, so Alex Martin has come into central defence. The second half is now underway. 16th place Cartagena against 2nd place Espanyol. Well, there is plenty of midweek action in La Liga Smartbank. There is a Madrid derby between Leganés and Rayo, and the half-time score in that game was 1-0 to Leganés, and with the scores as they are, Leganés move on to 31 points, level with Espanyol. There certainly is a need for Los Pericos to take control of this clash. They picked up the win on Sunday, but certainly didn't return to any fluidity with their play, and they are defending now. The turn is from Castro, and the pass, big chance for Eladi, big save from Diego Lopez, who spilled it, and it's trickled home. A goal there for Eladi Zorrilla. An error by Diego Lopez, and just 2 minutes into the second half, Cartagena take the lead. It looked as if Lopez had smothered the danger, but the ball trickled free, and Eladi was there to profit. He has 3 goals in his last 4 games now. He was involved here in the build-up. His pass to Castro, he continued his run. The question is, was he onside? It's a tight call. It looks like he is. The last defender was Oscar Gil. And what an uncharacteristic error from Diego Lopez. He has been one of the star performers this season for Espanyol. And their defence has been so solid. Just 7 goals conceded all season before tonight. But Lopez, the 39-year-old, will know he should have done better there. Eladi Zorrilla makes it Cartagena 1, Espanyol 0. Beautiful pass from Castro in the build-up. Can Espanyol hit back immediately? Well, Alberto de la Bea with a deft touch off for a corner. And we really do have a second half on our hands now. High-flying Espanyol trail at the Estadio Cartagonova. This is their second corner of the match. It will be taken by Fran Merida. It's cut back to Oscar. Here is Mbaba. Low ball into the near post. Gaillard underneath it. Battling with Mbaba. Comes back to Darder. Lopez tries to lift it for Merida. Here is Ruben Castro. He was up against Oscar Gil. Darder injects a little bit of velocity into the move. Here is Fran Merida lifting one in towards Adrien Barba. Big chance there. He was all alone there. Tried to direct the header downwards, couldn't get it beyond Buika. And he had, as you can see, strayed offside. Alberto de la Bea using his experience to step up immaculately. The left back turns 35 today. More of the substitutes warming up for Espanyol. Los Pericos have failed, or have scored, sorry, just 1 goal in their last 2 away fixtures. They have failed to score at Rayo, Tenerife and Leganés this season. They are looking for an equaliser. Pedrosa. His pass deflected by David Simon and then cleared by Coco Carrasquilla. Castro is isolated. Luis Lopez was underneath it. Cabrera heads it on. Cabrera forward for De Tomas. The flick inside was read by Jose Angel. Given away by Carrasquilla. Merida to Darder. Challenge by Eladi. Both teams squandering possession. Oscar Gil. Appeals for handball against Pedrosa. Nothing given, some room for Darder. Low pass cleared by Jose Angel. This is Cabrera. Eladi was battling, and Barber couldn't execute the sombrero. Now Fran Merida with the ball into the box, and there was danger. I believe it was David Simon who got his head onto that pass. Eladi Zorrilla still hurt. Well, is this muscular? It looks like it is. He's holding his right thigh. Tough moments for Diego Lopez. As you can see, Oscar Gil played Eladi onside. The pass from Castro was top quality. Squeezed between two midfielders, cut the defence open. And he may be a prolific goal scorer, but Ruben Castro has a full box of tricks, a full armoury. It is Eladi's 5th goal of the season. De Tomas finding Merida, and now De Tomas pulls the trigger, blocked by Reina. Carrasquilla, dispossessed by Pedrosa. This is Leandro Cabrera finding his defensive partner Luis Lopez. Now Fran Merida. David Lopez to Mbaba. Oscar. Away from Eladi. Wide to Mbaba. First time delivery. Super clearance. Alex Martin under immense pressure there and managed to send the danger away. Corner taken short. Mbaba has it into the near post. Flicked! It's come back off the woodwork. Espanyol so close to an equaliser. It does look like Cartagena have retreated slightly. And there is a lot of football still to be played in this match. Darder. David Lopez. Slightly loose from Luis Lopez, but also from Jose Angel. This is Fran Merida away from one challenge, brought down. A free kick within shooting distance. Well, perhaps Merida is asking why the card hasn't come out. Jose Angel gave the ball away and then committed the foul. And here was the flick on, which came back off the bar. And I think it was the centre-back, Luis Lopez. Adrian Barber standing over the free kick. Marcin Bujka has lined his wall up. Still some more instructions to give. 24 metres from goal. Mbaba strikes! Oh, Espanyol have hit the crossbar again. Twice in 2 minutes. A wonderful hit from Mbaba, so unlucky. He thumped it. Bujka would have been helpless. And it just bounces off the angle of crossbar and post. Bujka had made a slight motion towards his right-hand side. There's no way he would have saved that if it had been on target. Opportunity now for Mbaba. The turn looked good. He still has it. Kept his feet. Lifts it to the back post. Woulé is there. Clearance was made at the far post. Merida sends it long. Mbaba reaches it. And the block is by De La Vea. Cartagena very much under pressure, having taken the lead 2 minutes into the second period. Vicente Moreno's side pushing hard for an equaliser at the Estadio Cartagonova. Corner from Mbaba towards the back post. Attacked by Woulé. Well, this free kick was beautifully struck. And it could scarcely have been closer to a wonderful goal. Lyberia warming up. He was left out of the 11 tonight. Coco Carrasquilla preferred in the midfield. Flick on by Eladi. He's been a real handful in the air. Pedrosa lifted to Mbaba. He let it run cleverly. Oscar made the overlap run. Eladi got back. Frustration for the goal scorer as it just ran out of bounds. And now David Lopez. Young Borja Jimenez is an increasingly active figure on the sideline for Cartagena. Sergi Darder couldn't quite reach the pass, cleared by Martin. Here is Gaillard. Good awareness there to find Agusa. The 1-2 with Carrasquilla was supreme. And is this onside? Ruben Castro is in possession. The flag stays down for now. Castro tried the back heel and the flag now goes up. The referee allows advantage to be played. Cartagena have thrown some bodies forward. David Lopez up the line for Oscar Gil to chase. And the right back lunged in there and wins a corner for Espanyol. Well, the handbrake really is off since that opening goal. Espanyol are going for this, and Cartagena are having to give it everything they've got to resist the onslaught. Merida's corner. Nobody there to attack it for Espanyol, and Jose Angel just shields it off. A player who has played in Norway and Moldova. An Andalus who was in the youth academy with Real Betis. Carrasquilla's clearance is high, not much distance on it though. Almost an hour played. One change made by Espanyol, that half-time alteration. David Lopez on for KD Barre. And within 2 minutes they trailed. Here is Luis Lopez, who has struck the crossbar. Carrasquilla calmly finding David Simon. It's a wonderful battle on that touchline because Pedrosa is quick, but so too is David Simon. Lots for Vicente Moreno to ponder, and some big calls to make. An hour played, and his team trailing to 16th place Cartagena. They have won the ball back through Oscar Gil. David Lopez moved it on quickly, so too did Darder, but Coco Carrasquilla got the challenge in on Merida, and now Pedrosa forced all the way back to Diego Lopez. When Espanyol drew at Fuenlabrada, they conceded a late penalty. And Diego Lopez came out to publicly apologise to the Espanyol supporters for his participation in the concession of that penalty. Up until that point in the season, he'd scarcely put a foot wrong. That was in mid-November. Espanyol drew that game. They lost the next two before keeping a clean sheet and defeating Zaragoza. And now here they are trailing. So if they don't win tonight, it will be just one win in 5 games. They were top of the table and looking very strong, but it is a slight wobble. Merida wide. Pedrosa volleys it into the centre. It's a good cross. Lyberia couldn't clear. This is Oscar Gil. Came off Eladi Zorria, and it is a corner. Looks as if Didac Villa has been summoned. Mbaba's high corner. There were three at the back post, and it fell for Sergi Darder, the former Olympique Lyonnais midfielder, skying that effort. He was on target on Sunday with his first goal in almost a year. Did have a very good chance early on in this game. This opportunity much more difficult. Got totally underneath it. Lots of focus on the goal-scoring prowess of Ruben Castro. What a wonderful assist he made for Eladi. Marcin Buika in goal for Cartagena. He has played 2 times for the PSG first team, and one of those appearances was in Liga this season. He is at the Estadio Cartagonova on loan from PSG. If he could keep a clean sheet tonight, it would be his second from 3 appearances. It would be his second in a row, and it would, of course, given the current scoreline, ensure 3 points for Cartagena. A long way to go, though. 27 minutes plus additional time. Jose Angel with the flick on. Fran Merida was first onto it. Looks as if Melendo and Didac are coming on. It may be a triple change. This is Luis Lopez. Square to David Lopez. Square again to Sergi Darder. Wide to Oscar Gil. Luis Lopez forward from central defence, as is Leandro Cabrera. Cartagena very deep now. It's a very good turn. This is Raúl de Tomàs trying to engineer the space. Challenge from Gaia. Cabrera to Pedrosa, a deflected cross, a chance at the back post, and Sergi Darder wasn't able to attack that ball. It ran off for a corner. Could he have reached it? Just came off Eladi. Darder's corner, good shape to it, attacked by Cabrera. Brilliant service, and that was a good opportunity. The cross from Pedrosa, again deflected, and Castro wins it back for Cartagena. Now Gaillard. Possible counter-attack. Castro again plays the pass. This is David Simon inside to Eladi, touched back to Gaillard. Good energy in the press from Woulé. Lyberia taking no chances. He knew the sensible, safe option there was just to send it back to Buika. And the Polish goalkeeper launches it, but possession has been lost. Here is Adrien Baba holding off Eladi. Well, he's kept going and kept going. The whistle did eventually come. Rather clumsy from Eladi. Fran Merida is coming off. Nico Melamed to come on for the visitors. He is another young star, another of the youth academy graduates. I believe Woulé is coming off now for Javi Puado. So there are some youthful substitutes entering. Melamed is 19, Puado is 22. Oscar Gil. It is possessed by Eladi. Carrasquilla with the challenge, comes away with the ball. He's being closed down by Oscar, and he was fouled. Time for a change by Borja Jimenez, and it is their top goal scorer, 39-year-old Ruben Castro, who will come off now with a quarter of the match to play. He was pivotal in the build-up to Cartagena's goal, playing such a clever pass forward for Eladi. His work is done tonight. He exits, and on comes Nacho Gil. Nacho Gil, the former Valencia player who was at Ponferradina last season. Espanyol sweeping forward. Pedrosa fouled. Protests from David Simon. He felt the free kick should have gone his way, but it is Espanyol's free kick. Just over 20 minutes remaining. Again, Buika just lining up his defensive wall as Adrien Barber whips it in. Cleared from just in front of the goalkeeper, and then Nico Melamed tried his luck from distance. A half volley that climbed and climbed. The initial clearance from Jose Angel. Melamed does have one goal this season. Scored 7 goals last term with Espanyol's B team. No doubt Borja Jimenez would love to keep Ruben Castro on the pitch, given his goal-scoring prowess, given his form. Espanyol delivering towards Raúl de Tomás. He climbed so well. Really good chance. Just the sort of service he thrives on. But his header drifts wide. Lovely ball in. RDT got there ahead of Reiner, and he wasn't too far away. David Lopez won the header, and Espanyol have possession again until the crunching challenge from De La Bea. Big tackle on a player 16 years younger than him. Or was it Eladi? It may have been Eladi. It's certainly he who is receiving the words from the referee. In fact, it was neither. It was a combination of Agusa and De La Bea. Puado wide to Mbaba. And now Dade finding David Lopez. Look how quickly he's closed down. Good awareness though. Made his pass quickly. Here's Oscar Gil. Nacho Gil didn't track the run. Alex Martin was in the centre. Alberto de la Bea came across. And it is a corner. Mbaba goes across, puts the ball down. Melamed offers the short option. Looks as if Mbaba will deliver. Here it comes, and it's flicked on at the near post. Danger here for Cartagena. Cleared to the edge of the box. And then Nacho Gil able to prod it forward, but Espanyol, as they continue to do, win the ball back. Here is Mbaba with the pass to De Tomas. Got caught behind him, poked back to Oscar. A foul by Eladi. Major frustration for him. Sometimes a picture paints 1,000 words, and the frustration there for Eladi Zorrilla was palpable. Espanyol have hit the woodwork twice. They've missed some excellent chances. RDT's just headed wide. Now they have a set piece with Mbaba curled to the back post, and RDT is there. Good contact on the header, but it was straight at Buika. Well, since Eladi's goal, it's been pretty much one-way traffic. Two really good opportunities for De Tomas in the space of 3 minutes. Just over a quarter of an hour to play at Estadio Cartagonova. Cartagena have not won since October. They lead against Espanyol, but there is a big chance for the equaliser, and it's fired home brilliantly by the substitute. Nico Melamed makes it Cartagena 1, Espanyol 1. Clinical. The visitors finally break through. The goal's been coming. Mbaba unlocked the defence, and Melamed smashed the door down. A rifled finish. He has his second goal of the campaign. A clean hit to bring his team level. Another assist for Mbaba, who is absolutely vital in this Espanyol team. And can they now go on and win the game? They have had all of the momentum since the goal. Cartagena have rather sat back, perhaps tried to profit on the counter-attack, but they never got close to a second goal, and they are now level. Alex Gaillard, good control. Takes his time. Aguza gave it back to Gaillard. Gaillard pulled the trigger. He'd engineered the space. He has an excellent strike from that kind of range. Nico Melamed got the winning goal late on at Sabadell earlier this season, and he's hit a second half strike away from home to bring Espanyol level tonight. Some big goals from the teenager. Oscar Gil. Touched back to Mbaba. Curled in towards the back post. It's been spilled by the goalkeeper and gathered at the second attempt. Melamed is just 19 years of age. Catalan player from Castelldefels, whose mother is Argentinian. Here come the visitors again. A lovely move. A chance, a possible penalty. Yes, it's been given. A foul by Jose Angel. And from 1-0 down, Espanyol now have the opportunity to take the lead for the first time tonight. 3 minutes after their equaliser, they have a spot kick. One for them by Nico Melamed. What an impact he's had from the bench. First the equaliser, and now drawing the foul from Jose Angel. Espanyol's top goal scorer, Raúl de Tomàs, assumes responsibility. He hasn't scored in his last 2 matches, but he does have 8 goals this season. He is the joint top scorer in the division. This is a big kick in Espanyol's season. 10 minutes to play at the Estadio Cartagonova. De Tomàs up against Buika. And he finds the corner brilliantly. An expert penalty. Espanyol strike twice in 5 minutes to take the lead for the first time tonight. It's Cartagena 1, Espanyol 2. Nico Melamed instrumental from the bench, brought on in the 67th minute, and now just 13 minutes later he has helped Espanyol turn this game on its head. He won the penalty that was so well dispatched by Raúl de Tomàs. He has his 9th goal of the season, and Espanyol have the lead. Double change now for the hosts. On comes Jack Harper, Scottish player on loan from Getafe. Sergio Agusa has been withdrawn, and it is Jose Angel's final act conceding that penalty, because he's been taken off. And on to replace him, it's Sergio Lozano, who's on loan from Villarreal. Cartagena need a goal. They've given possession away. This is Adrien Barber. He was closed down by Jean-Pierre Reina. Cartagena's Swiss-born Peruvian defender. Darder's corner, floated in and met there in the centre by Cabrera. A simple save for Buika, who rolls it out to Simon, who's given it away, and there's danger here for the hosts. Here is De Tomàs onto the right boot. Puado's in the centre, and Reina had to readjust his feet quickly there. Well, ever since the goal for Eladi, It really has been a flow of pressure from Espanyol. And now, with the 1-goal lead, Didac Villa will come on at left back. He'll replace Adria Pedrosa. It's a fourth change by Vicente Moreno. He can make one more. Made one at half-time, bringing on David Lopez. Corner for the visitors. Adri Mbaba with the in-swinger. It's flicked on, and it's claimed confidently by Boyka. David Lopez, strong header in the centre. Comes to De La Bea. Sent backwards and returned to him. Good play from Eladi, who's now wearing the captain's armband, with Jose Angel replaced. And Cartagena do have a corner. How relieved Diego Lopez must be feeling right now, but of course there's still plenty of work to do. It was his error that led to the opening goal of the night. It is now Alex Gaillard to take this corner. Cleared at the near post by De Tomas. An underwhelming delivery. De La Bea over the top for Eladi. Hill was battling. Cartagena do have the throw-in. They've taken it quickly. Here's Nacho Hill. Now Coco Carrasquilla. He lost out, and there is a break on here. This is Javi Puado into the box. Oh, and how about the finish? That is lethal. Vicente Moreno's substitutions have changed the game. Espanyol 3-1 up. Javi Puado with a spectacular finish. He has his second goal of the campaign. And the visitors are heading to all 3 points. They're heading to the top of the table. Coco Carrasquilla caught out in the midfield. A combination of Dade and Puado. And the number 9 was so direct. One thing on his mind, no challenge from Alex Martin. And a brilliant finish to make it Cartagena 1, Espanyol 3. Three goals in 10 minutes, just the response that Vicente Moreno needed. Neatly done by Martin. This is Alex Gaillard. Simon chasing. First real involvement for Didac Villa. And now an opportunity for the fifth and final change by Moreno. He'll bring on Matias Vargas, the Argentine who hasn't scored yet this season, and he will withdraw one of his most potent weapons, Adri Mbaba. Another assist for him tonight. He comes off with 4 minutes to play, and Vargas is on for his 10th appearance of the season. David Lopez got the challenge in, and it did come off the Espanyol captain, so it is a corner for Cartagena. Jack Harper with the shot. The corner's been taken short. It's in from Simon, touchdown to the edge of the box. Across comes De La Vea. Held off Puado, took the throw in himself. Lozano now. Simon. Jean-Pierre Reina looks forward. An excellent flick and an opportunity. This is Jack Harper tussling with Cabrera. The referee brings the attack to a halt. Offside. Excellent distribution and control from Nico Melamed. It's been a memorable night for the number 33. And as I was saying earlier, he was raised in Catalonia. His mother is Argentinian, and his mother's father was a footballer in Argentina who played for Estudiantes de La Plata. He is just 19. An excellent goal from him tonight, which changed the course of this result. A foul by De La Vea. We are into the final minute. It looked as if Cartagena might pull off a shock tonight, but in the end, Espanyol have prevailed. That double substitution on 67 minutes, the introduction of Javi Puado and Nico Melamed really has paid dividends. They replaced Roulet and Fran Merida, and they really have delivered for Moreno. Here is Melamed with the delivery. Look at the shape on that, so much bend. A threatening ball in. Attacked at the far post by Luis Lopez, and we do now tick into additional time at the Estadio Cartagonova. There will be 4 extra minutes. It looks as if Cartagena are heading for a 5th defeat in 6 matches. Lozano to Carrasquilla. Lifted forward for Jack Harper. A half chance there. The substitute made a good run, and he must have been pleased with the service as well. Fell to him on the half volley. A forward born in Malaga, who's played in both the Real Madrid and the Brighton and Hove Albion youth academies. Currently at Cartagena on loan from Getafe. Carrasquilla. De La Vea. It's a good ball up the line. And a good turn from Harper. Oscar got back. And Dada made the pass. Here is Javi Puado. Beyond one challenge. Linking with Vargas. Challenge from Martin. And it's off for a throw-in. Of course, no urgency now for Los Pericos. They have done the hardest part of the work tonight, coming from behind. They were trailing with 15 minutes to play. They are in a comfortable position now. 2 minutes remaining, 2 goals to the good, and heading for their 10th victory of the season. It is a win that will lift them to 33 points, take them above Mallorca to the summit of La Liga Smartbank. Mallorca are in action tomorrow. They are away at Almeria. That is a fascinating game. Here is Eladi. Nico Melamed with the challenge on David Simon. Here's Gaillard. Excellent skill. Skipped away from David Lopez. Tried to thread it through there for Nacho Gil. And a possible counter-attack now. Depends if Espanyol wish to go for goal. It looks like they do. What a pass that is! Brought down by Puado! Oh, what an explosive strike! It's the 3rd time in the second period that Espanyol have hit that crossbar. A brilliant counter-attack. And another glimpse at what a gem Espanyol have here in this number 9. Javi Puado, 22 years of age. To say the least, the future for Espanyol is bright. Their youth academy has produced a wave of talent, and in La Liga Smartbank, these young talents will get the opportunity to shine. Last season was a tough campaign. The relegation, the return to Europe, which initially went well. They got through the group stage in the Europa League, but then eliminated in the first knockout round by Wolverhampton Wanderers. A number of managerial changes, a dismal record in La Liga Santander. But now they are on course to another win this season, their 10th of the campaign. And the referee does blow his whistle and bring this match to a close. It looked as if Cartagena might spring a surprise. They took the lead through Eladi Zorrilla and kept that lead until the 75th minute. But Vicente Moreno's double substitution on 67 minutes was crucial. He sent on Nico Melamed and Javi Puado, and those 2 youngsters turned the game. Sensational stuff from Melamed. He scored the equaliser before winning the penalty, which Raúl de Tomás converted for his 9th goal of the season. And 5 minutes before full-time, on the breakaway, Puado scored his 2nd goal of the campaign, which makes the full-time score Cartagena 1, Espanyol 3. Los Pericos return to the top of the table.